Hello and welcome to a shoulder bridge workshop. So you'll definitely come across a shoulder bridge in a Pilates class, especially if you do one of my classes, because it's one of my favourite movements. So I just want you to understand why we're doing shoulder bridge. So there's lots of variations we do. We do it with single leg, working on the glutes, but we're going to do the basic shoulder bridge today. So I want you to lie down on your back. Now, shoulder bridge is about spinal mobility. So our spine is made to move through each vertebrae. So we want to get into that movement in a shoulder bridge. So you're going to lie down, and as always in Pilates, your posture, your start position is key. So let's make sure that the feet are shoulder distance apart. We don't want the feet too far forward, so bringing the feet towards the bottom. So we have that line from the feet, the knees, the hips to the shoulders. Now I want you to make sure the collarbones are wide and ideally chin towards the chest. If you naturally looking behind you, that's telling you you have a little bit of tightness in the shoulders or in the neck, in which case fold up a towel, a really low towel, and just put it under your head to get that alignment. But ideally, you wouldn't have anything under your head when you go right up into a shoulder bridge. Now from here, we want to get the pelvis moving so that the lower back can sink down towards the floor. So I want you just to tilt the pelvis. So feel your pubic bone curling up, feel the lower back pressing down, and then you're just going to release it. You can always place the hands on the pelvis and you can check that you're moving the pelvis. So let's curl the pubic bone up, the lower back sinks down, and then you're going to release it. Keep this going. So every time your pelvis moves, it predicts the position of your lower back. And then let's release it. Let's keep this going. Just a couple more. The pubic bone curls up, the pelvis tilts, and then let's release it. Let's do that one more time. Pubic bone curls up, pelvis tilts, release it. So remember, that's a movement you need to get at the beginning of a shoulder bridge and at the end of a shoulder bridge. So let's have a practice. Your arms are on the floor, collarbones are wide. Now your lower back sinks down, you tilt the pelvis. From here, you begin to slowly peel the back away from the floor. So it's the very bottom of the back that comes up. Then it's the middle of the back, and then it's the top of the back, so you're up in shoulder bridge. So you want to have a line from your ear, shoulder, hip to the knee. We don't want to be right up here. You want to have that line, equal pressure on each arm. Now as we roll down, we don't want the back to plonk down in one go. We're trying to get that articulation through the spine, so let the top of the back lower. Keep curling the pelvis, let the middle of the back lower. Keep curling that pelvis, the lower back, and then return your pelvis back to that neutral position. Let's go again, take a breath in. As we breathe out, let's find this pelvic tilt first, then we're peeling up. So also as you do shoulder bridge, you're working all the muscles down the back of your body, your posterior muscle chain. Hold it at the top, then let the top of the back lower. And we're trying to articulate the spine, the middle of the back, the lower back, and then the pelvis last of all. So some tips, if your legs roll out to the sides as you do this, grab a cushion or grab a ball, put it in between the legs so we've got something to connect to. If you find it hard to imprint that lower back, then use a wall. So let's try using the wall. So you're going to shuffle the bottom in towards the wall, maybe an inch away from the wall. You're going to lie back and place your feet on the wall. So you can see your feet now. We want to make sure that the shoulder distance apart. Again, we've got that line from the feet, the knees, the hips, the shoulders. Arms are on the floor, just like they were when you did that other shoulder bridge, chin towards the chest. Now this time, push the feet into the floor as your lower back sinks down. Curl your pubic bone and then peel up. So you get more movement in your lower back if you're doing it in this position. Take a breath in. Make sure you've got your weight distributed evenly across the upper back. There's no pressure on your neck. And then let the spine lower down. Keep curling the pubic bone up. Remember, we want to get that articulation through each vertebrae all the way down. And then let's release. Let's do that one more time. By the way, if you feel you've pushed away in between, then shuffle the bottom in. So let's get that imprint. As we imprint the lower back, we're stretching all the muscles around the spine. Then we're peeling up. We're holding it there at the top. Take a breath. And then as you breathe out, let's lower the spine. Keep curling that pubic bone up all the way down. until you release it. And then hook the knees in towards your chest. And I hope that's explained a little bit more why we do shoulder bridge, and get practicing and give me some feedback. Enjoy.